At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners and Humana. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino. Located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160, you can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.pahrumpnugget.com.
Tonight on News 46, improvements on Highway 160 and Homestead are underway.
One man is arrested at a 2-vehicle accident.
And the Pahrump Disability Outreach Program gets a new facility. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, August 12th, 2011. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Robin Christine for News 46. One man has been taken into custody following a minor 2-vehicle accident this afternoon on Highway 160 near Homestead.
We're here at 2250 North Highway 160, where a 2-vehicle accident happened this afternoon. It's just north of Homestead, here right above the construction zone. Nevada Highway Patrol arrived on scene along with Nye County Sheriff's deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue for what is being called a rear-end collision. Very minor contact between the 2 vehicles. The one woman in the front vehicle is claiming neck injuries. We're going to speak to Nevada Highway Patrol Trooper Pat Walker.
Property damage accident, however, the driver of the car that was struck in the rear is claiming injury to her neck. She has at this point refused medical. I've told her at any time, of course, contact me if she changes her mind, but so far she's just going to stay on scene. Basically an unsafe start from stop. As you know, we've got the construction here at Homestead and 160. Vehicle started to go, but then it stopped and stalled. The driver of the blue SUV didn't stop and ran into the back of the other vehicle.
There was 4 people in the blue SUV and 1 in the white vehicle?
Yes.
And we took somebody into custody.
Yes, the driver of the SUV was taken into custody for investigation of DUI.
And he did a breathalyzer test here on scene.
Yes, he did. He did, and he did fail it.
And anybody else in the car intoxicated as well?
I have not. Trooper Kaler has talked to him, but I have not any information. I'm going to be addressing that here in a little bit.
And you picked up a beer can across the street over there?
Yes, we had an admission from the driver that he tossed the beer can across the road to the deputy, and he identified where the can was, so we went over and collected it.
Do you think that it's only alcohol that he's under the influence of? I know he's not making eye contact with anybody.
You know, I do not know. Trooper Kaler did the FSTs. As you see, I got here just as the PBT was taking place, so I do not know. We're just going to go ahead and look at it and keep an eye on the driver, our victim, and make sure she's okay, and just keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't need to go to the hospital.
Any advice for this area? It's going to be under construction until October.
Exactly. You know, patience. That's the main thing. Understand that there's a lot of stops and starts with this. It's just not a smooth thing, because anything can change at any moment over there. You know, a tractor or a loader or something backs up. You know, they might have started and all of a sudden hear it change. You know, a lot of miscommunications out there.
And keep a good distance back from the car in front of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
And patience.
And once again, that one man was taken into custody for suspicion of driving under the influence. Nobody inside the other vehicle was taken into custody. The one woman declined medical transport. This is Deanna O'Donnell on Highway 160 for News 46. And just like my friend Trooper Pat Walker said there, be patient and careful. Traffic is jammed up and will be for a while. The over $3 million road construction project at Homestead and Highway 160 is underway. We speak to Commissioner Butch Borasky and David Fanning from the Public Works Department about the progress.
Well, they're basically widening this whole corner. For us to be able to proceed down Homestead, Dave has to have this corner built out here. You can see all kinds of construction of turn lanes, water lines running under the road. And if you look in front of the castle over there, they're forming up a retaining wall for the road is going to be raised up, and I'll let Dave talk on that.
Tell me a little bit about what we're going to actually see here as the end result.
The end result is going to be 5 lanes on Highway 160, and then obviously 5 lanes onto Homestead and the opposite side on Winery, with a full-blown, built-out traffic signal. And that's currently what you see in the background right now, what they're doing. So obviously on the southeast corner by the castle there, you've actually got the retaining wall poured and actually the back footings. So then next week, actually Monday on the 15th, they're going to actually start pouring that northwest corner and start working off of that. And then throughout that week, next week, between the 15th through the end of that week, the northeast corner right here behind us will actually be poured, and we're going to start rotomilling this whole section through the highway here. So it'll be a big congestion, I'm sure. So obviously the motorists are going to need to be prepared for that. And while this work is going on, they're going to have a lane shut down while they're rotomilling one side, and that's the reason for the cones that Commissioner Borasky had alluded to earlier, because there are lane shifts and there are splits in that.
We have some drainage pipes behind us here.
Those actually report from the Shell side, which is the north side, and take the conveyance of the water flows through to the south side and then on around the actual Maverick property and actually releases it back out in the natural flow on Homestead.
How much is this project costing?
The total project with SR 160 and Homestead is $3.1 million.
And I know we've had temporary traffic lights up here, so we're going to be getting our permanent traffic lights now. That's inclusive as well?
That is correct. And the temporary's been here for 3 years, and actually we're moving into the final phase. And once that is done, you'll actually have your 5 lanes improvement on SR 160 and your 5 lanes on Homestead, with obviously going down into 3 lanes as Homestead moves on down the road here.
So we are going to be expanding that whole roadway as well?
We are. We're actually going to take, right here at the curve of Homestead is where the 5 lanes are going to merge into 3, and 3 lanes all the way down to the actual curve towards Gamebird.
And we'll have more on Monday night's newscast regarding the road construction project.
As we head into our first break on this Friday evening, here's a message from our good friends at the Pahrump Nugget.
Hello everybody here in Pahrump. I am Jeff Simmons, the bingo director here at the Pahrump Nugget. A couple things in the casino. We have live music every Friday and Saturday night starting at 6 o'clock on our stage bar. Come on down and enjoy some good music. Then every Sunday we have a mystery gift giveaway. Earn 25 base points on any of our machines. Go to the slot club and you get a free mystery gift. And that's every Sunday in the month of August. And we also have every Friday and Saturday in August we have our it's kind of like a grab bag giveaway. Every 30 minutes we'll be drawing a name. Just have your cards in the machines and you receive an envelope that includes a lot of cash. So that's every Friday and Saturday starting from 4 to 9 every 30 minutes. Bingo, I got a lot of stuff again coming up in September for bingo. September 3rd and 4th will be our 24-hour bingo. We'll have something special every session all the way through 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m. So that starts Saturday, August 3rd through Sunday, August 4th. That's our 24-hour bingo. And then what else we got? We got every Thursday in September, we'll have something special every session. Friday and Saturdays, we'll have 11 o'clock session of bingo. And we have no split pots every day at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And lower buy-ins at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. So this is so much to do. Come on down. I'll show you all our flyers. And remember, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., no split pots. Looking forward to seeing everybody here. Bye.
And welcome back. New signs have been installed on Highway 160, officially making the roadway the Veterans Highway, which is now dedicated to our nation's heroes. We'll be speaking with Commissioner Butch Borasky on Monday's newscast.
And they have a new office and so many events coming up. We caught up with David Barukowitz from Pahrump Disability Outreach to get the latest.
Well, we've actually progressed a lot. We've recently got our own building in Calvada, 2340 East Calvada, number D. So we have our own building. We're just starting to get moved into it. We'll be doing our support groups as well as our social events there. We're also currently working with Nevada Early Intervention, which is the state organization for providing therapy to special needs children, to see if we can partner with them to let them use our facility to provide more services to the children out here in Pahrump.
And I know that you have a bunch of fundraising efforts coming up. I know that we have Pumpkin Days. You guys are going to be at the Pahrump Fair and Festival. Are you going to have a little float?
We are. We're going to do a float in the parade for the Pahrump Fair and Festival. We're also going to be doing our second annual Pahrump Disability Outreach Program, Pumpkin Days. This year we'll be doing it at the Ian Deutsch Park. And that's going to be bigger and better than last year. Obviously, we're here at the health fair handing out information for parents here, and we're going to continue to try to provide as much support as we can to the community.
And the thing that's so great about this is that this is all disability inclusive, and you have the support groups, and you're also there for any disability.
Correct. Yeah, this is a full-faced disability support group. Any children or adults that had a disability as a child are welcome to come. We provide a lot of information for all of the disabilities. You know, we've come across some that we didn't even know about that we were able to go out and get information about so that we can make sure that we are as educated as possible. And obviously it's a learning process because day by day everybody's going through new things and developing new information. So we're trying constantly to stay on top of everything.
You guys have a great website, and people want to donate. Can they do it through the website, or should they get in touch with you?
They can do it on the website. It's www.pdop.info. We've got several options on there to donate, and then our address and phone number obviously is on there as well. Or they can come to our monthly meetings, which is the last Tuesday of every month at our new facility there on Calvada.
What time is that?
It's at 6 p.m. the last Tuesday of every month.
And what's a phone number for more information?
It's 702-516-0847.
Thank you. 14-year-old Joseph Michael Whitney and 16-year-old Raymond Christian Whitney will be tried as adults. The young brothers are being held without bail at the Nye County Detention Center. According to the district attorney's office, they allege that both boys tried to kill their adoptive father, Troy Whitney. They state that Raymond Whitney choked his father from behind while his brother Joseph struck him and told their father to prepare to die. Other family members were at home at the time of the alleged incident. The two had their pretrial hearing on Wednesday, and their preliminary hearing is scheduled for Monday in the Justice of the Peace Court's Kent Jasperson's courtroom.
And the body of a man was found dead in a chimney in Louisiana. He had apparently been stuck there for the last 27 years. It remains a mystery how or why the man was in the chimney to begin with.
That's a really interesting story, and wanted to add it to the news because it's so intriguing. He's been missing all these years. We want to add that Rick's not here right now, and I'm sure you guys are missing him. He's actually right over there. And what's wrong with Rick?
I think he's a little under the weather.
Yes, I think he's got a cold sore and doesn't want to come on camera today.
Oh, maybe. Well, we're all wishing him to get well soon.
Exactly.
Right.
We'll have more local news right after this break. Keep it here.
If you hear a bump in the night, it might not be your imagination. That's according to the Las Vegas Paranormal Authority.
The Las Vegas Paranormal Authority is basically we look for ghosts, UFOs, and we're also into the cryptozoology part, hidden animals. We mostly do homes, private homes, and businesses. We started about over a year ago now. We have about 10 to 15 members, and it's always growing.
How did you guys begin?
How did we get started? A lot of us in our group have personal experiences, and we wanted to go out there and help other people who had these experiences. And a lot of people don't have, or asking questions, and they have problems with their situation, with their paranormal events. We're there to help them out.
What's the most common problem?
The most common problem that we mostly have is a lot of people see the dark shadows, hear a lot of the footsteps, a lot of the smells. They want to know if they're really having the experiences, or is it all in their head? Is it really happening to them? And some people experience scratching, touching, those kind of things that they call us for answers.
What kind of experts do you have or instrumentation?
Well, not a lot of experts. We do a lot of hands-on. Everything that we know, we read about, or we talk to other people in the paranormal. Also, the instruments that we use is a lot of the K2s, a lot of video recording equipment, a lot of audio, a lot of high-end recorders. We also have a lot of equipment with the infrared that could see through only through at night. We also have a thermal camera that only picks up heat signatures.
Are you guys busy?
Every time. We're averaging between 3 to 4 a month, investigations per month. So there's a lot of calls out there that we get, and we do almost every one of them.
You guys charge to go out there?
That's a no. We do not charge anything for our investigations. That's the beauty part of it. But we do accept donations because the equipment is very expensive. The batteries, the gas, and the time off that we have to take off to do the investigations.
Give me some of your most interesting stories.
The most interesting? Okay, that's kind of weird because I have so many. There's many that exactly at 12 o'clock, we went to a person's house and they said exactly at 12 o'clock that they hear these footsteps that they experience all the time. Exactly at 12 o'clock, we were there ready for it, and we actually hear footsteps. Bump, 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 bump. Real heavy ones, too. They're not that light or anything. They all seem to be very heavy footsteps, like if you were wearing combat boots or, it's not the average shoe, like a worker shoe. And then a lot of people see these black shadows that they always experience, a lot of lights, balls of light that we get all the time. So far at this moment, we haven't really caught any of the lights or the black shadows, but those are the most common ones that we always have.
Do you have any recordings of these, be it photograph or audio recordings of the things that you've seen?
We have a lot of recordings. They call them electrical voice phenomenon, EVP, and we have plenty of those. And it seems to be the most common thing that we always catch in most of our investigations.
A more efficient, more convenient check-in system is one of the many advantages of Southwest Medical Associates. They also have a kiosk that can give you answers to many health questions and concerns.
The education touchpoints are another form of self-service tool that we're providing to patients in the Pahrump Clinic that allow patients to access a wealth of information about diseases and conditions that may be of interest to them. They can access that directly using a touchscreen tool. They can print that out and take it with them. So they can also enroll in health education and wellness educational programs. There are 14 of them that the HEW department has put together, and they can actually go through that and begin or continue a previous one that they've already started. There are other forms of educational content that we're also making available where these are under development and will be in place within about 30 days.
Wonderful. This is going to be a great thing. So they need to stop by the Calvada Clinic and find out about all these things that you have access to.
Well, the check-in touch point is one of several technologies that we're using to help automate certain processes and provide additional services to our patients. Using the check-in touch point, a patient can avoid standing in line when they're arriving for their appointment. And what the process that we use is really the same process that would be used by the person at the front desk when a new patient arrives or when a patient arrives for their appointment. The first step in that process is for them to identify themselves because we have to know who they are. And they can identify themselves using a priority access card that our senior Dimensions patients may have. They can identify themselves using a driver's license, and all of these have a two-dimensional code on them that we can scan. And the third way that they can identify themselves directly is with the insurance card itself, and on the back again there's a two-dimensional barcode. Now these barcodes are very easy to scan. There's a scanner that is built into the touch point, and if you heard that beep, That beep says that the scan was successful, and it immediately knows who I am. Once it knows who I am, it can look up the appointment, present that to the screen. The patient then says, yes, this is the appointment, this is why I'm here. And the rest of the process then mimics the same check-in process that the front desk staff use. In a nutshell, that is, they would confirm their demographic information, like their name and address and phone number. Then they would sign a consent form using the signature capture pad, which is also here. Once the signature has been captured on the consent form, then the system calculates their copay. There may not be a copay, but if there is one, then the patient is prompted to make that payment with a credit card or a debit card. When they've done so, it prints a receipt, and they're done. They can immediately take a seat in the waiting room. Now, there is one more way that a patient can also use this system. If they use the SMA portal to schedule their appointment and to make their payment online using the web, the last step in that process is to print out a confirmation sheet. And on that confirmation sheet is a barcode that allows them to circumvent this entire process. When they come into the clinic, they can walk right up to this machine. They don't even have to touch the screen. They just scan that barcode, and they're done.
Thank you for that. All of us at KPVM would like to congratulate our own Jason Koblenz for the award that was received at the Los Angeles Action on Film Festival. The film, which is a full-length feature film, won Best Action Sequence and was nominated for a few other categories as well. For more information on the film, you can go to onelongday.com.
Here's West Star Ranch with this week's Save a Pet segment.
Save a Pet is generously brought to you by Auto World at 727-8000 and Greenspan Brokerage at 751-6200. Put the Green Team to work for you.
Hi, I'm Eileen. I'm here at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue, and I'm here today with Duke. Duke is a male Rottweiler mix. He's 10 years old. He's fixed and ready to be adopted, so if you'd like to come and see Duke and adopt him, you can give us a call at 727-9273, or you can drop by. We're open 6 days a week, closed on Tuesday. Our hours are 10 till 3, located at 780 East Mance. Once again, our phone number is 727-9273.
To sponsor Save a Pet, give us a call at 727-9400. To adopt, donate, or contact West Star Ranch, call 727-927.
You want to do some small talk about the weather?
Okay, it looks cloudy.
Really? Does it?
It has been this afternoon.
Cooling down a little bit. We're going to go to Zach Fuentes right after the break and find out about your weather. Does mean
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Welcome back. I'm Zach Fuentes here with your weather. Today we had mostly sunny skies, a little bit of clouds out there. We had a high of 98 degrees and our winds did come out of the south-southwest at 4 miles per hour. Our gusts were at up to 11 miles per hour and our pressure is holding steady at 29.94. Our UV index is staying the same at 8, which is very high. And the humidity is at 11%. Sunrise was at 6 a.m. and our record for today was back in 1937 at 115 degrees. Tonight, we're looking at clear skies once again, a low of 79 degrees, and our winds are looking to come out of the southeast at 5 miles per hour. Our gusts are looking at possibly being up to 10 miles per hour, and our humidity is going to go up a little bit at 18%. Our sunset is looking to be at 7:38, and our record low is back in 1949 at 60 degrees. Tomorrow, we are looking at a 20% chance of rain, maybe even 30%. And our high is going to be at 98 degrees. Our overnight low is looking like it's going to be at 77. And our winds are going to come out of the south at 6 miles per hour. Our gusts are looking to be at up to 16 miles per hour. And our humidity is going to go up, maybe because of the possible chance of rain, at 21%, excuse me. Our UV index is going to stay the same at 8. And our sunrise is going to be the same as it was today at 6 a.m. sharp. And our 7-day forecast, across the board, we're looking at triple digits except for Monday and Saturday. Thursday and Friday, we are looking at partly cloudy skies. And for the rest of it, we're looking at sunny skies. Our overnight lows are in the 70s still. And today's worst weather was in Flag Springs, Montana, where they had drenching thunderstorms. Back to you.
Thanks, Zach. Is it Fuentes, Fountain, or Fahrenheit? Which is it anyway?
Well, we tease him about the Fahrenheit, but Fuentes actually means fountain.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Valley Electric Fill the Bucket Truck School Supply Drive will be held at Walmart tomorrow from 9 to 1 p.m. Please help the children of our community get a great start on the school year by helping with much needed supplies.
And the open house for Floyd Elementary School will be held on Thursday, August 25th from 6:15 till 7:15 p.m. Please come by and tour the school and meet the students' teachers. Please contact the school office at 751-4889 if you have any questions.
Shadow Mountain Community Players will be holding their Murder Mystery Dinner Theater, Murder at the Banquet, tonight and tomorrow night at Our Lady of the Valley Catholic Church on Gamebird. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show is at 7 p.m. For information, call 727-6145.
And that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Robin Christine. And from everybody up here on the Hill, we wish you a safe weekend, and we'll see you back here again on Monday night.
Good night.